Hello everyone, we will now see our first tutorial, that is adding CAD parameters to CAD part. Again, this PDF is available in the installation directory and it contains each and every step that one need to follow in order to complete this tutorial. So you guys can go through this PDF, you can just follow the steps given in that and you should be able to complete this tutorial. Maybe I'll just cover some of the points here from this PDF. So this is the model that we will be working on. It's a viaduct assembly and it contains some parts like your inlet pipe, connector pipe, outer pipe 2, outer pipe 1, and we will see how to add the CAD parameters to these CAD parts. Now adding CAD parameters means tagging, that is assigning your simulation component and simulation classes to your CAD part. So simulation component, it represents the geometry, whereas simulation classes represent the solver physics which is recommended by a lead analyst. So you can see here in this table, these are my CAD parameters and these are my respective values, and it is given on which part I should assign these CAD parameters and their respective values. So we will be referring these tables and we will be adding our CAD parameters and the values against those CAD parts. So with this, let's see how to add the CAD parameters to CAD part. You can see here I have opened the viaduct assembly in NX, and what we want to do is we want to add the CAD parameters to all these CAD parts. So firstly what I'll do is I'll just select my filter as a solid body, and after that I'll just select all my solid bodies from the screen and I'll just right click and I'll go to properties. So this will open my solid body properties dialog box. So here you can see my object names are given, those are corresponding to my solid bodies. So for example, if I click on this body, then it's representing my inlet pipe. If I am clicking on this solid body of extrude 12, then it's highlighting my outer pipe. Similarly for this and similarly for this, that is my connector pipe. So to add the CAD parameter, one need to first go in the attribute tab and you have to just select interaction method as your bulk edit. Maybe I'll hide these columns here, and after that here I'll just right click and I'll go in the new attribute. So this will open my new attribute box, and here under category I'll just select none, and under title I'll just give my SCOM, that is simulation component, and the type for that is a string, and I'll click on apply. So you can see here the simulation component or the SCOM column is added here. Similarly, I'll add the other columns corresponding to my simulation classes. So S class type, I'll add it. So you can notice S class type column is now added here. Similarly, I'll just add my S class. After that, I'll just add my S class underscore mesh. After that, I'll just add maybe S class underscore my boundary layer, and I'll just add one more column, that is mesh size with type as number, and I'll just click on apply and I'll just cancel this my new attribute dialog box. So you can see here I have added my CAD parameters as per my requirement. Let's now assign the values under each column and against each CAD part. So for example, let's say when I'm selecting this part, that is solid body extrude 13, then it's highlighting my inlet pipe here on the screen. So for that, under this column SCOM, I'll just give value as inlet pipe. So that is my simulation component. Under simulation class, maybe I'll add fluid as my class based on my solver physics. After that, under S class mesh, maybe I'll just give my size B. Under S class boundary layer, I can add boundary layer A. Maybe S class, I'll just put air, and maybe I'll just put mesh size as my 8. So this way one can add the values under each column and against the CAD part as per your requirement. Similarly, for example, for this part, that is extrude 12, which represents my outer pipe, I can just add here outer pipe as my simulation component, which represents my geometry, maybe S class as fluid. Here again I can add air under the S class. So likewise, I can add the values under each column against each part as per my requirement. You can see here I have added all the values under each column against each part as per the table given in the PDF. So once done with this, I'll just click on apply and I'll just click on OK. So this way I have added my CAD parameters to my solid body. So in similar way, I can add the CAD parameters at surface level as well. So for example, let's say I want to add the CAD parameter on this face, then I'll first select my filter to face, and after that I'll just select that face, and then I'll right click on it and I'll again go in the properties. After that, I'll just follow the same procedure whatever I've done for the solid bodies. That is, I'll go in the attribute tab and I'll make sure that I'm setting interaction method as bulk edit. Maybe I'll hide these columns, and after that I'll just right click on it and I'll go to new attribute. So here I'll just select category as none. Maybe I'll give title as my SCOM, data type as string, and I'll just click on apply. So this way I have added my SCOM column here. Similarly, I'll just add my S class column. I'll just click on apply and I'll click on cancel. So this way I can add the column based on my requirement, and I can just give the values as per the table given in the PDF. So under SCOMP, I'll just write, let's say, inlet underscore pipe underscore 2D, maybe comp, something like this, and under S class I'll give inlet underscore 2D as my simulation class. So likewise, you can add the CAD parameters at surface level as well. So we have seen how to add the CAD parameters to the solid bodies as well as how to add it at surface level. Please make sure that once you are done with adding your CAD parameters, then you save your model. Otherwise, your added CAD parameters will not be considered. So with this, we are done with this tutorial. If you guys are having any question or queries, then please feel free to contact at support@novusnexus.com and we'll get back to you accordingly. We will now meet in the next tutorial. Till then, have a good day. Bye.